Denver, it's budget season. We'll tell you where your money is going next year. Plus, how Project Homeless Connect is helping our city's homeless get the services they need. And we'll take you to the Biennial of the Americas celebration. I'm Rebecca Jacobson. All that and more is happening in your city now.
You know, there's an old saying that says, don't tell me what you value, show me your budget, and I'll tell you what you value.
Mayor Hancock's 2018 budget plan focuses on responsible growth and greater economic opportunities for residents.
The mayor's 2018 budget proposes smart investments that allow us to directly meet our most pressing challenges, like affordability, particularly in our housing market, traffic, and behavioral health, including a worsening opioid epidemic.
Thank you guys for being here. September 18, 2017. This is the budget kickoff.
The nearly $1.4 billion budget proposal is in the hands of Denver City Council for the next few weeks. Some of the plan's highlights include $21.6 million for affordable housing, $31.5 million for the Mayor's Mobility Action Plan, and $3.7 million for emerging homeless services and facilities. Dialogue with Council on the proposed budget will be followed by public hearings with a final adoption plan in November.
For the first time, this year's budget book has been converted into a simpler layout with more simple tables and photos that would make the book more digestible and more transparent. And I encourage you to take a look.
The public can view the full 560-plus page document online at www.denvergov.org under the Department of Finance. Getting a haircut, a pair of shoes, or help with a resume is not always easy for someone experiencing homelessness. But Project Homeless Connect was there to help.
It is essentially a large resource fair, but a resource fair where we're pairing every guest coming in need with services to a community-based volunteer.
So I've been with a family all day and walking them through all the services.
Did medical services, clothing, benefit assistance, housing. I got my hair cut. We did snacks and meals and let my son go play in daycare and get on somebody else's nerve rather than mine for the day.
The annual Project Homeless Connect event was held at the Colorado Convention Center this week. There were over 1,300 people who came to get services, over 100 service providers, and over 850 volunteers. And 69 people walked out with a new job.
We're helping a lot of people today.
Since 2006, Project Homeless Connect has provided services to nearly 14,000 homeless individuals.
I'm just happy to be here and alive. Excuse me, just a little giddy.
So the Biennial of the Americas is an international festival of ideas, arts, and culture. It's the only event in the world focused on the art and the ideas of specifically the Latin, North, Central, and South American region.
For 5 days, business, academic, and artistic leaders shared strategies and ideas for a more connected future. And of course, they had a little fun.
So X Alfonso created a place in Cuba called the Fábrica de Arte Cubano, or the Cuban Art Factory. He is an international hip-hop star who just wanted a place to play, along with his musician buddies in Cuba, so they started doing pop-up concerts all around Havana, and eventually the government gave them an old olive oil factory to build a multidisciplinary art space. So when we went there on a summit trip a few months ago, we met with X, we loved the space, and we told them how Denver would really embrace a concept like that.
And for 2 nights at a new event space, Denver got a taste of Cuba.
So the biennial is important because the news today often focuses on places of conflict in Africa, Europe, Asia, places like China, but you don't hear as much about our closest neighbors. The biennial intends to bring together people doing exciting work in those areas to try to foster more business and more cultural ties.
And with X Alfonso apparently looking for a permanent U.S. location for his multimedia art space, all we can say is, Bienvenidos a Denver. Got an idea for a new company or service? Then you won't want to miss the largest free entrepreneurial event in the country. It all takes place next week right here in Denver. You'll have access to over 350 programs and events geared toward the entire entrepreneurial community. All the information is at denverstartupweek.org. Mark your calendar now for Wednesday, October 4th. You can join a public meeting to review the request for proposals and plans for the Globeville Recreation Center. Spanish interpretation and snacks will be provided. It starts at 6 p.m. at the Globeville Rec Center. Join us for a new edition of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.